today. But
Yep.
anyway, hello and welcome to the Deep Cut Fandom Podcast. I am your host, Victor, aka Soundwave A10, aka Cassette Man Studios. And as always, I am with my esteemed co-host.
Robert, just AKA Shumworld. So, anyways, Vic, just before we begin, I just want to share just some updates on some stuff I'm working on, like especially a toy haul for a change.
Oh, okay, a toy haul, neat.
Yeah, it's
Did
a
you get
small toy
any
haul, but
any cats?
I'm looking forward to them. But like I can't say it's a toy haul until I show it in my own room. It's the way I'll put it.
Oh, well then I'll just show it in my own room.
Yeah, I appreciate it though. But give me a second. For some reason, the program is not working the way I want it to. Because like the
Boo!
pictures aren't up.
Wait.
Like
Why can't you just show us what it is? Do you not have it?
because I have pictures on it. So, anyways, but this I won't
Oh,
say
I
it is a
see.
toy haul.
Customs. Yeah,
Yeah, I won't say it is a toy haul, but this is something I've been working on. Is
yeah,
I've accumulated a lot of spare parts that
yeah,
I was like saying, may as well make something with it. So I'm working on like a four-armed monster and
yeah.
just playing with the parts randomly. Like I can give you some simple notes. Like for starters, this thing is going to be a hand for right there, and
Okay.
this stuff will be in the back. Uh, this is not going to be the head of the character, but I'm going to use
Yeah,
like a
that's from
ball
that.
peg.
That's from that Horde two
Yes,
pack, right?
yep,
Yeah.
the Horde two pack. Yes, but I'm going to be using like the ball peg, in order to make a compatible head for whatever I have planned for. And this tire right there, which is from the Construct Bots toy line, this is going to be kind of like somewhat of a collar for the upcoming head I have planned.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. And these spare hands. Uh, my plan is to cut it up and actually put it on the tips of this foot here, so it kind of gives like claw feet and stuff. So
Okay. Interesting.
these spare hands right here.
Yeah.
So that's the plan so far. So, anyways, but I did actually. I just wanted to share what this is something I've been working on, but I will
Right.
share the toy line, which is a toy haul, which is there's in Manhattan.
Imaginex?
There's like these. Yeah, in Manhattan, there's like these little stores called Lot Less, where they
Yeah.
sell.
They're out here in Queens too.
Yeah, they're like I love this place because like they sell like toys that nobody wants at a really really low price. So
Well, there's a reason for that, but please continue.
yes, but the case the case is like when I saw this set, I was like, you know what, I can use this for parts fodder, or just like for and like as a weapons pack as well. 'Cause look, I got like a rocket launcher there's a gun with a spring loaded missile.
Yeah.
Uh, I got these two like axes. I got a club,
Okay.
and like could be a potential mask for an upcoming character I can make.
Yeah.
And the random parts I can make, like you like see these shoulder pads, I could probably make those like shin guards and stuff. So
Or you can use as shoulder pads for other figures.
of course that too. So
Yeah.
and, like so that since I got a Dremel, I can just shave all this stuff off. So it's pretty decent. All this for decent price and stuff.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Victor's so excited he's choked.
It's right. I choked on my own 7 Up.
Yep. So, but yeah, that's just stuff I've been up to as of late. So, what about you, Vic? You got a toy haul you want to share?
I know you got a toy haul that I could share.
Yep. Thanks, Vic, for helping me set those up.
Yep, no problem, dude. No problem. I also got one for myself. Haha. Yes. I got
Yep.
finally, after so many years, I got Rattler.
Yes. Finally.
And of course I got the lovely Queen Marlena to rule over
Yay.
you all.
Yay.
She's pretty cool. Uh
I,
like she's just great. Like I can't.
mm-hmm.
She's awesome.
Have you opened? 1 second, Vic. Like I got so many windows up that's just take.
Okay.
Yeah, because like hold on. Ay, ay, ay. All right, there you go. Yeah, yeah. Sorry about that, but yeah. So how? Very cool. So have you fiddled around with the helmet yet?
I have not because she's been held captive by Bratlore until today.
That's your story so far.
That's my story, and I'm sticking with it.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I got her helmet right here. I mean, it's interesting because it's like there's a peg at the bottom. Oh, I should
Right.
say at the top of the head. So obviously the hair is removable and the crown is removable, and then she's got that little flip down visor.
Yeah. Very cool. So you're
Yeah,
like trying to recreate the whole her going to outer
I
space
mean,
thing.
yeah, I mean, she doesn't have the same exact outfit that she had when she encountered Grandor for the first time, but at least she's got the helmet.
Right.
Speaking of that
Yeah.
episode from the Filmation series, there's actually the story in the comic that comes with Marlena is related to that episode. So it kind of goes a little bit more in depth, and it kind of confirms that Skeletor is Keldor in Filmation. Or at least
Cool.
that's the way the mini comic is written.
Right. Yeah.
Um,
When it comes
yeah.
to just my personal thoughts when it comes to the mini comics, I feel like this is like a very umbrella approach to the lore, where it's not directed to the Filmation episode, because like that's kind of what I've noticed with the other comic books, where the mini comics with the other figures, it's like it's not really direct, but it's just implied it's somewhat connected.
Well, in this mini comic in particular, it is definitely connected because it says as seen in episode Rainbow Warrior. So there's no mistake in saying that. Oh, it's kind of not, but it is. It is. It outright says it in the comic.
Gotcha.
You
All
know.
right, fair enough.
Yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying, and it's totally fine. But
Because
in this
that's what I've
case,
seen with the other mini comics for the cartoon
yeah,
collection.
yeah. This one is very specific. This is like, yeah, this is this as seen in such and such episode. So, but
Hmm.
yeah, I got those, and then I also got a couple other things.
Yeah.
I was at the Museum of Nostalgia, and continuing my love for O-ring figures because it is probably one of the best formats ever. Not the best, but one of the best. I got some core guys, those knockoff Joe guys. So I've been
Very cool.
collecting those. Yeah, and for the G1 collection, I have the last and final deluxe Insecticon that I needed for the G1 collection. I got Barrage, the Rhinoceros Beetle.
Very cool. He was always my personal
Yeah,
favorite when it came to the deluxe Insecticons.
yeah. I This was the last one I needed. I since childhood I've had a Venom. Um, in like the early aughts or early 2000s, I had gotten Ransack. Last year, I got Chop Shop at the Museum of Nostalgia, and we got in a barrage, so I took him home.
Sweet, sweet.
Now I wish I could say the same for the newer versions of these Insecticons, but still need Shrapnel.
Right, right.
The Stag
Maybe
Beetle.
you'll get him eventually. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll find him eventually.
Right,
And
right.
last, and some would definitely say least, but I would not. I got this little Wendy's GoBot.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. What
It,
does he turn into?
I was about to show you. He turns into a helicopter, but he doesn't have the blades. Like it's supposed to be there, and I think one set there. Oh wait, there's another thing. Hold on.
Yeah. Well,
There he goes. Now it's properly transformed. So
sweet.
there on
Very
this
nice.
peg and that peg.
Yep.
Yeah. So now I have like 4 out of the 6 GoBots from Wendy's.
Right.
So
You
I'm
know,
pretty happy
speak.
because I've been working on those.
Very cool. You know, speaking of food, uh, I don't know, dude. Like, I'm in the mood to go to Denny's. I'll tell you that.
Why Denny's?
Well, because Denny's they're joining in the fun on MotU, and they're marketing MotU itself by like having a menu where they're titling all their food
Let me tell you something
options.
about Denny's.
Yeah,
At times, their service is terrible. I missed a
right,
flight going back home from
right,
Chicago because the stupid bitch waiter, a waitress,
right.
it took forever to get our drinks.
Mm,
Just our drinks. So yeah, I missed my flight.
right.
I,
So
I, I'm very mad at Wendy's. I mean, excuse me, not Wendy's, Denny's.
Denny's, was this one
Yeah,
Denny's or is this multiple Denny's?
no, it's only the one Denny's in Chicago, but I'm taking it out on all Denny's.
Right. Yeah, you shouldn't damn one Denny's out of whole all
I
Denny's
know,
out of
because I
one.
know it's the waitress's fault for being a cunt.
Right.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Eh,
that's cool. They got a skills for drink. I mean, there are other places I could, go and spend my money on motor-related items, like Big Bad Toy Store or Museum of Nostalgia.
of course,
I
but you
choose that
can't eat
Wendy's.
the stuff. Yeah, but you just can't eat there in Big Bad Toy Store unless they start
I'll
their
tell you.
own
I'll tell you
restaurant.
what. I'll tell you what. I'll get some extra temptation treats that are Motu branded for my cat
Gotcha.
because they are doing
But
that.
yeah,
I thought Pixel Dan was joking
I
about that,
know.
but
I know that was cracking me up, and we even got like a. I just loving the names of these these food items, like He-Man Eternia Slams.
wow,
You have the
they're going
power,
all out.
man. Yep, all out. Look at that. I just love the fact that they kind of do like this sword in the stone.
Yeah,
The He-Man Battle Burger. Like imagine he's like, man, after a big battle, I just need a burger.
I mean, wouldn't you be hungry?
Of course, man. Yeah, you just get some meat and everything, man. So I just wanted
Yeah,
to share that because like I just saw that. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of. Oh,
that's
I mean,
pretty
I don't
funny.
know, man. That just reminds me of the good old days when a movie is out, they'll just market the f out of it, and just like make as
Yeah,
many random items as possible.
I know. It's crazy. It's super
Yep,
crazy.
right. And Mattel, like, man, they're going all out. Like, they're even making Barbie dolls for their Motu
I
characters.
mean, that doesn't surprise me as much.
It's about time. I mean, we get like a Motu crossover with Barbie. Surprised they
So I
didn't do
guess you're
that
not counting
earlier.
Shira because they did a Shira Barbie.
Oh, I remember that. But it's just like I'm talking about with Tila and
Just
everything.
specifically, Motu,
Yep. And then we even
not
got a
POP.
Ken doll out of it. Yep.
Yeah,
I mean, it is what it is. So I'll just say that.
yeah. I'll go with that. I'll go with that.
Right. I
I,
mean,
I'll
like
I'll say this much
this is
also. The Tila does look better.
right. I mean, well, it is their form factor, but of course, Barbie, the main focus is the girls. So
Yeah, yeah. But I
yep,
mean, there's other form factors that can be used for Motu.
of
Like I
course,
don't
a
know,
lot.
Origins.
Yep. Yeah, we'll get to that. But we also got live action. We got life size statues.
Really, life-size statues?
Yeah, like they're selling life size statues, which is one of these. Here's one right here. There's they even got the Skeletor, and we even have a person standing next to it, so you can see a comparison time of these
Don't do
life
it,
size
Dan.
statues. Yep. But the thing is that got me going was that they're even selling a life size model of the
That's
of
pretty cool.
Skeletor's throne. I know. I just find it almost coincidental on my part because I was planning to buy a skeleton Havoc throne myself. So
I might just put that in my living room.
yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, if it's yeah, we even got like this what do you call it? That fur
The
rug and
fur?
everything.
Yeah,
I just
that's pretty
if
cool.
if this is from the actual movie. I'm cool with. I'm kind of happy with this because like it seems like they're trying to make it as authentic to the source material as possible, as close as
What
possible.
I want to know is there cushioning on the seat? That's what
Yes.
I want to know.
Yeah, I mean, if it's all bone, then damn it, man, it's gonna be so uncomfortable to sit on this thing. I'll
Yeah, it
tell
might
you
not be worth buying.
that. Yeah. You like spending like 2 or 300, and you'll say, "What? I can't even feel comfortable while sitting in this damn chair."
Dude, that is not a $200 or $300 chair.
Yeah.
Just
Whatever
letting
the
you know. I
price
mean,
is.
yeah, pretty sure that's not two
Whatever.
three hundred.
If it, I'm thinking it might be just for the paint apps alone.
Exactly.
But any case, the next product we got is we getting popcorn.
Nice. We get a
Yes.
Power Sword movie cup. I mean,
Yep.
popcorn bucket.
I'm
No,
thinking
wait.
it's a soda.
Okay.
Like
Power Sword. Oh,
drinks.
I could have just read the thing.
Yep.
20-ounce drinking cup.
Yep.
A 40-ounce drinking cup.
Drinking.
Why did I say?
Yep. It's a role
Yeah.
play. It's a role play toy slash slash
Straw
drinking
slash
cup.
drink. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there's utility. This thing is double useful.
Wait. That means I have an excuse to hang that up in my kitchen.
Yep. Exactly. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well done, Mattel. Well done. All right.
I might replace my Monster Jam cup for this podcast. I'll just be drinking all of that.
Yeah, I know. I might have to get that when we go see it.
Definitely.
It's at AMC's. Oh, okay. It's going to the older theaters around here, so most of them.
Yep. Right.
So I should be able to get one easily.
Yep. Hell yeah. So I just wanted to share this because I'm like, wow, even these guys are cashing in.
No, dude. I'm glad you shared it because I want that sword slash
Right.
drinking cup.
Yeah, the reason why I brought this up is because like every time they sell these things, I mean, I just find them completely useless in my opinion.
Most of the time. Most of the time.
Most of
There's
the
only two other times I thought they were really good.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Predator
The
ship,
first time. Wait, what?
that Predator ship we saw.
That was the second one I was gonna say. The first one though is the sandworm when Doom came out.
Ah.
The sandworm. Yeah. That was a good one.
I have no comment on that, but I will say for this case that this kind of has like a double use because you could use it as a role play toy as well. So,
That's true. Or actually, there's three possibilities. Aside from the obvious drinking cup, and aside from the role play toy, like I said, it can be decorative. You can just hang it up in your kitchen,
yes.
and it makes sense because it's a drinking cup.
Right. Maybe you should put like a rack and everything for it and stuff.
Exactly.
Like
Exactly.
maybe go as far as like painted silver to make it look more metallic and all.
If I'm going to use it as a drinking cup, I'm not going to mess with that.
Oh, of course. Just throwing ideas here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I saw this, I was like, man, we gotta talk about this because this is just
I was not expecting that today.
right. Exactly. Like I said before the recording, we're gonna have some fun with this, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can drink this while going to Denny's or Battle Burger.
Actually, there's a couple of them out here in Queens. I don't know if there's any out there in the city.
Nice.
So yeah, if you want to come out here to Queens, dude.
Yeah, just hang out, just talk about MotU, eating Battle Burgers.
Yeah, bad burgers.
Exactly. So so we got that, and then we got Uno cards since Mattel owns Uno as well.
I have the regular MotU version of Uno with
Yeah, I
MotU
remember
and a Transformer set.
where they use like the packaging art from the vintage toys and stuff.
Yeah.
That's a great set, but the reason why I'm bringing up the movie MotU,
This set? Yeah.
because they're giving us previews of upcoming characters like
Goat
this-
man.
Yeah, Goat Man. Like, dude, I gotta say, like, he looks like he's gonna eat your soul. Like,
Yeah. He does.
like, I remember I saw like someone said that for like another character design, and ever since I saw that, I just that line just kind of stuck with me when I see crap. Like
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like because I love the fact that he's got like some war paint on his mouth area, and it looks like kind of
Yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like, man, like of all the characters to get like a what do you call just center stage. I mean, Goat Man.
Go figure, man.
Yeah, and the fact that they're really leaning heavy on him being the devil. So yeah, we also
Oh,
got
there's a
Mechanic.
Mechanic. That looks
Yep.
good.
hmm
I hope
hmm
those are the actual colors from the movie.
Right. Like, though personally, maybe this is just me being a bit of a purist of the character, or just being like the art guy in me. But I kind of wish he had that diamond head. Like, that's just me
Yeah,
though.
yeah. Yeah, I remember you mentioned, I think last time we talked about the trailer where like it looked a little bit too rounded for your taste. Like
Yes,
the whole
yes.
armor and everything.
Well,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I remember talking about that with Boomerang, like for
I
Brand
think
New Day
I'm
as
pretty sure
well.
you said that for the Mechanic also.
If I did, I'm sure that's something I could stand behind. Like, cause I don't know,
Yeah.
it's just me. I kind of love silhouettes, and
Yeah.
when it comes to movie designs, they're a little bit more muted. They're
Yeah.
toned down when it comes to like those kinds of designs I have in mind. But
Yeah.
yeah, like it looks great nonetheless. Like I can see enough mechanic coding in this character to say, yeah, I can see a mechanic in this design.
Yeah.
hmm So yeah, we got him, and then we got Fisto.
Fisto
Yes, we've already
looks
got good
great.
shots of him, but it's great to see him. And he's the reverse card. Like really?
Yeah. Nice.
Yep. So we got him,
Kind of
and
makes
then we
sense.
got a closer shot
Spycore.
of Spycore, and wow, Spycore, he's like getting the spotlight is on him, man. Like,
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
hmm so like
It's
he's
almost like they're telling us they're gonna make a figure of him.
yeah, like he's worth getting a figure of.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
wink, wink. So we
Yeah.
got him, and we got
Ram in it. Looks great.
Ramet, and he's got the skip card. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like there's a part of me like saying like if I was doing the Uno cards, I would have chosen certain characters and like not saying skip for Ram as a bad one, but it's like wow, he's the skip dude. Like
I, I personally think they chose wisely when it comes to Ram Man
right,
and skipping.
of course, of course. So we got Ram Man, and then this is a she's the 9 of the Uno deck,
She's
and
not a
this is
nine.
like
She should be a 10.
oh, definitely a 10. But yep, we got Rene Bakari in the first. This is our first. Yep,
Morena Bacan.
this is
Yeah.
our first look of her as the sorceress, and gotta say, I'm liking the fact that they chose her to be all white instead of like
You
because like
mean the outfit?
yep the white
Yeah.
the outfit being all white because like personally I was never a fan of that color
The
combination.
orange and blue? Yeah.
Yeah, the orange and blue. I was never a fan of it, so I'm grateful that they
I,
kind
I
of
kind of
showed
liked it, but I'm okay with this too.
of course. Yep, but yep, she's all white.
Yeah.
And
You know, it's
look at this.
interesting,
Oh,
but um,
look at that gold crest. Yeah.
you know, the sorceress and Teal are both are of Latin descent,
Yep. You think they're gonna like
so
comment on
it
the connection?
maybe, maybe, maybe. I don't
Yes.
know.
But
But
this
yeah,
is
both good choices though. It's in terms of actresses and who they
oh
chose.
definitely, definitely. Like what's her name? Camila Mendez. She seems
Hmm.
very dedicated on the whole MotU movie. You know,
Yeah.
the girl dyed her hair for it. You know, you gotta respect
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So, but anyways, going back to the sorceress, I just noticed I thought it was a kind of a good look that her crest, it looks like a bird, but it doesn't really like imply like it implies it's a bird enough that it could be anything.
Right.
So I thought that was kind of
Like,
cool. My
yeah.
yes,
No, it looks good. It looks good. And you know, it's
and
funny because like she's also like one of the few characters we haven't really gotten a good look at. So to see this card here and show Morena in her full sorcerer's glory, look,
yeah.
she looks great. She looks great.
Oh, I noticed there's a little
Every
hints of
sense of the
orange.
word.
There's a little
Oh,
hints of
oh
orange
yeah,
in
yeah, right there. That's
her
cool.
outfit. So,
Yeah, it's
but
it's just
oh,
interesting because if you look at the sleeves, like
hmm
near the shoulders, It almost
Yep.
looks like she has feathers, but not.
Oh, I bet you if she does like she sprays her arms out, it'll kind of look like the wings from her
Probably.
transformation
Yeah.
outfit, like the
Yeah.
silhouette of
Yeah.
that. That's what I'm
Probably.
thinking
That'd
right
be
now.
cool. Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
That'd be really cool
So
if it did do
looking
that.
Yep. Really hope we get a figure of her.
Yeah.
Yep. So we got, and
In
then
what
now we
line?
got.
I don't know, but
Yep. I'm cool with either Chronicles or the other thing that we just found out about. So anyway, we
yeah, you
got
know what? Way to kill the lead, but anyway, yeah. These are the new
anyways
Chronicles that they
Chronicles.
just showed off.
Yep, Chronicles. Yep. And this, from what I gathered, is a 2-pack.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay.
I love the fact that how confident Ram Man is right there.
I know. It's cool. There's
Yep.
something interesting I noticed about him too, but I'm gonna let you continue.
Right. Right. Oh, you talking about those blast the extra accessories he comes
Yeah.
with?
Like yeah, like
Oh,
right there, like his legs are extended. That makes me think he has like springy legs. You know what I
right.
mean?
Yes.
Because I forgot. I think I don't remember if it was Jay or from Geek Dad Life or Pixel Dad. I think it was Pixel Dad, but he mentioned something about that, and he didn't really put it together as quickly as I did, if at
Yeah.
all, because I don't. He didn't mention it in his video, but I think he has like a springy action, so that those like the yellow or orange parts are sort of like a blast effect sort of thing. Not
Mm-hmm.
necessarily a blast effect, blast effect, but it's like an
Right. Right.
effect
Right.
part of the
Yes.
springing
Okay.
action.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like, I think Pixel Dan, he's kind of like going on the fly, so I think he didn't really connect the dots. But everyone was aware. Everyone kind of like
Look,
commented on it, myself included. But
okay, yeah, because like I was watching his video and I'm like, I think you missed that, Dan. Like, it's like as I'm watching it, I'm like, you missed that, Dan.
right, right,
Like,
right.
dude,
I
it's
mean,
probably a spring action effect. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Pixel Dan. I've been a fan for many
right.
years now, but I think he dropped the ball on that one.
Uh, I believe it's forgivable. But in any
I
case,
mean, yeah, of
uh,
course. I'm just saying, like, I think he missed that.
okay, yep, yep. So in any case, like the thing I noted, like just my comments on the effects that
Hmm.
again, I'm just putting my own imagination on this. That
Hmm.
I feel like when it comes to Ramman doing his, at least first off, at least we know he has like the spring action, and
Yeah,
hopefully that will get
yeah,
applied in the movie. So
yeah,
that's one thing I'll say. The other thing I'll say is that again, just seeing this and what my imagination brings out of me is like something tells me that maybe these legs are designed to hold like charges that just in order for him to do the jumping effect that it kind of just
right,
combust inside his legs and it's
right.
designed in a
And
way
that's
where that gives the
no, go
spring
ahead.
action.
Right. So like that's what gives him the extra force that he needs to propel himself.
Right. And I think is
Yeah.
a very unique twist on how his powers work.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I mean, I'm
I mean,
digging what I've seen so
if
far.
if if what I assume is happening will happen in the movie, I'll say that.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
But yeah, other than that, like when it comes to Fisto, this is the thing I'll say about Fisto. In like one of my favorite things about movie designs is they find a way to like reference the source material but add their own twist to it. Like I'll give you an
Yeah.
example. In another movie is Catwoman
Super Mario
from
Brothers?
yes, but anyway, the Catwoman from let's see, Batman,
How
Dark Knight Returns, I think it was called. And one of
uh
my favorite things
Anne
about
Hathaway?
that, yeah, Anne Hathaway. Like one of my favorite things
Okay.
about it is that they found a way to make the cat ears, but the cat ears
Oh,
are
right
also
with
the goggles.
yeah. Yeah.
So, and the
Yeah,
reason
that
why I'm
was an
bringing this
interesting take.
reference exactly. So the reason why I'm bringing that reference in is like the fact is they're trying to create like that weird design, well, not a weird design, but like that design that Fisto has, where he has like this armored suit with like blue lining. But the way they designed
Yeah.
it is, if you look at it, he's wearing a blue mesh with his
Underneath.
armor
Yeah.
yet underneath, and then you see the armor bits are kind of creating that design where the blue lining in
Right.
his
Like
Loki design.
Yeah, like it's not solid. It's like bands or like straps of metal
Right.
going around his torso. Yeah,
Exactly. So like I thought it
yeah,
was a
no,
nice approach to it. So like that's
no,
I love
I
stuff
totally
like that
agree.
because yeah, like I love stuff like this because like you can tell like
Yeah,
there's a lot of thought in your designs.
yeah, like they honestly, like I can't say better than you have. So, yeah, I'm just gonna agree with you, dude. Like I totally am loving what they're doing, and they're
Yep.
really being thoughtful about what they're doing or what they did, I should say, because it's already done the movie. But
Yes.
what they've done with the costumes and everything, you know.
Yes. And I'm not trying
So
to. And again, I'm trying my best to approach this movie with controlled expectations. But
right,
seeing things like this really, like makes me more excited for the movie because like if they're
yeah,
giving this much detail for the designs of the characters, I can only hope that they put as much care for the movie as a whole. So,
yeah.
but yeah, the blast effects like that's just making me go woo, man. Like, I would say
Woo woo
he's on
woo.
my yeah, exact. You know it. So, anyways, like the thing I will say is that I am interested in this set. I I might sell the Fisto because like the Ram Man, like this is just a cool approach to Ram Man, and I'll probably put him in my 7-inch collection, and since he's 6-inch, that kind of like I feel it justifies his height for my
Yeah,
collection.
yeah. So you're gonna go with like Filmation, where like Grandman was like kind of short.
Exactly. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, like but when it comes to this set, I'll probably just flip the Fisto and just get the Ram Man.
Okay. I don't know if
Yep.
I'm gonna get this set
Well, you're not a
because of
you're
announcements.
you yeah you rarely do 112, right? So
Yeah, exactly. But like I said, also because of announcements.
yes. So but before we continue, I just want to talk about the core kids line. Like they're awesome.
This the core line,
Yep, the core line, and one of them. I'm wondering if this is the only place we can get Goat Man, because like man,
dude. I seriously hope it is not, because I will be mad if I get this just for the Goat Man. Because you know that's all I'm gonna do.
oh yeah, but it's $10, so like,
No, it's
well,
40.
all for all
It's a
four.
4 pack. It's a four
It's a
pack.
4 pack. Oh,
It's
it's
a
a
four
four
pack.
pack. Oh, my mistake. I thought it was like separates, but
No, it's a 4 pack.
oh, bummer. And this is supposed to be the budget line.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty cheap, still, but that's the core line. I
Yep.
mean, yeah, that's a 4 pack. And I'm just gonna head over to Collider right now just to double check. Um,
Yes. But if it is a 4 pack, that's a bummer because like out of all these guys, I just would like to get Goat Man.
yeah, no, I know from that 4 pack, I definitely want just to go man as well. Um,
Because seriously, like this Goat Man, like even if it's like for the core line, which is a more simpler, cheaper
mhm.
toy line, the they really nail they hit it out of the park with it with
Yeah,
Goat Man.
and yeah, just to confirm, yes, I'm in front of Collider right now. It is a
Uh-huh.
4 pack.
Oh
It's a four
bummer.
pack.
Looks like
So
yeah.
you gotta get a core Man at Arms, He Man, and Skeletor to get Goat Man. If that's the
Yep.
only way to get Goat Man.
hmm If that's
So
the case,
that's
I'll probably get them and flip
and
them.
flip the rest.
Yep, flip the rest.
Oh man. Damn
Yeah,
you,
but
Mattel! I need a Goat
yeah,
Man.
yep, yep. The thing is, like, in my collection, I already have I kind of repurposed one of that mutated Ram Man,
Oh
and I
yeah.
called him Goat Man. So I repurposed it. I'll probably grab this guy and call him Satan Man or something just for the heck of it. I mean, cause dude, like, dude,
and
like he just came from hell, ready to eat your
yeah.
soul. So anyway, but we got this is the one that was like
Finally,
such a pleasant surprise, man. Like I was like,
Actually, it
at
really was a
first,
pleasant surprise.
yeah, like at first, I thought this was through AI.
You know what? I thought the same thing too, and I couldn't find anything on it because like somebody had posted some pictures on a Facebook group. I'm like,
Yep,
that's fucking probably like bullshit AI. And then the next
yep,
day, like everyone started announcing. I'm like, oh, I guess it was an AI.
right. It looks too good to be true,
It
from my
did, it
perspective.
did. But lo and behold, here we are.
Yeah,
We have
yeah,
Origins versions
right.
of the Masters of the Universe 2026 live action movie.
Right. Like
It looks
that's
glorious.
true, man. I don't know if they're gonna do everybody, but the ones we get, it's like,
I want them.
yeah, I want them too, man. Like this He
It's
Man,
just
like,
it. Yeah,
yeah, this
dude,
He
they look.
Man, like, yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, go
Dude,
ahead, Victor.
I have no words. It just looks awesome.
I know, like, I I'll say that, yeah, I would love to get this in my collection, like this He Man. And then we got Spikor, like, wow, like,
Yeah,
he's getting the spotlight, dude. Like, I'm gonna say for him, I'm gonna wait for a sale for him, but uh, he looks great.
yeah,
Like, the fact that, here's the thing that just gets me like going for this figure. That's making me very impressed that they're willing to gamble on a figure like this. Is that he's pretty much, I'd say, 90 to 85% original tooling.
yeah.
Like the
That's
feet,
crazy.
I'm assuming, yeah, I'm assuming the feet and the hands is from, like, that's from other figures, but it's
Just
just,
yeah.
but everything else,
Well,
man.
those feet might not be old. I don't know.
If it's
I think
not,
those are new feet, but I could be wrong.
if yeah, like, but the hands are definitely reused.
Oh yeah, I mean they're the
The
same basic
the
standard
hand,
hands for most
the
figures.
hand, yeah, the hand, I should say, not
Oh right,
hand.
I, I stand corrected. Apologies.
Yeah,
The
it's like it,
hand.
right. But yeah,
Oh
man, like
man.
if the feet are new, that's impressive in itself, man.
Yeah. That means it's probably like what 90, 95% all brand new.
Yep, exactly. I mean, for no offense, but like a very like low tier villain from,
Yeah.
MotU as a whole. So,
Yeah. Yeah, that's
but
a lot
yeah,
of money on tooling. Um,
yep.
you know what? Actually, I suspect the crotch is old tooling.
Maybe the crotch, but not the skirt.
No.
But yeah, I get what you're saying. That, yeah, ultimately, and here's the thing that's making me appreciate, including as well as the He-Man as well, is that they're using their first, like the first release Origins format. Not that
Yeah, the
that
cartoon
thinner
collection.
that yeah, not that cartoon collection body type, or that thinner one they created for the 2000X line. They're going back to
Right.
the the first wave Origins body type, like, which makes me even more happy because that's still my
Yeah.
personal choice when it comes to these new
Yeah,
body
same.
types.
Same. Yeah.
So,
Like I will always love the original like Origins Motu Buck over like cartoon collection or yeah, I mean that's or like no, that's the same also. Yeah,
right,
cartoon
but yeah,
collection.
man, but
Yeah.
yeah, but the cartoon,
Oh,
yeah, like,
dude,
again,
that trap
ultimately
show.
just going
Oh
back,
my God.
but yeah, yeah, he's the
Oh
main
my
event for
fucking
me.
God.
Like,
Yeah, no, I know. That's why I'm just like fucking shitting my pants right now. Not literally,
yeah,
but like my God, he looks awesome.
right. He's definitely a must for me because, like, I am a huge fan of Trapjaw, and I'll go as far as to say, like, this is kind of like the perfect the perfect combination of what I envisioned for Trapjaw. Like, yes, he is the movie design, but this is the way I've always envisioned him to a degree.
Hmm.
Because like when it came to the 2000X show, like, I just loved his interpretation, and
Yeah.
the way 2000X cartoon collection is going, I feel like that if they're gonna release him in the Cartoon Collection 2000X version, he's probably going to be a little more thinner and like more
Yeah.
like lanky and stuff. But it's just,
Yeah.
but when I see this, this is what I would like him to be. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, granted, the nitpicker in me will say like, oh, he doesn't have the blaster or he doesn't have the claw hand. But other than that, it's amazing.
The claw hand?
Yeah, because he like every Trapjaw, he comes with 3 different attachments: the hook, the blaster, and the claw. In this case, they're adding but I've just noticed in recent times they've been introducing the sword attachment.
Or
So
yeah. Yeah. Well, also like
yeah.
the blaster could be like just his arm without the blade or the hook.
Oh, I totally agree on that.
Okay.
So that's why I'm not saying oh this toy sucks. It's more like I would have
Right.
liked it if they did that. It's kind of like where I'm standing on.
Yeah, no, I was just kind of like just trying to give you like my idea of what the the blaster could be since it's not
Right.
technically there. It's
Yes.
like just
I
the arm without the hook or the blade.
Oh, indeed. Like I came up to that conclusion as well. It's just I'm just sharing
Okay.
my first thoughts when I saw this. I
Oh,
was like,
gotcha.
it's perfect, but not like there's like 1.1% like weakness to this, but like beyond that, like it is. This is my pick ultimately. If I only had to choose one of the 3, it's definitely Trapjaw.
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. I mean that He-Man looks great too. And
Oh
you know
hell
me,
yeah.
like I have a masterverse of like 5.5 origin He-Mans. So
Yep.
it's oh right. I always call it the clamp, but yeah, the claw, the clamp. Okay, I was trying to remember what you meant by that, but yeah, okay,
Yep.
I just looked it up.
But
Yeah, I kind of
but
like the idea of him having the blade better though.
oh yeah, I've noticed this is the second time they've introduced a blade for Trapjaw.
Yeah,
So
because 2009 had it also. Correct me if I'm wrong.
mm, not to
Didn't
my
he?
memory, not to my memory is the way I'll say it. But I mean,
Let me
well,
look it up then.
the only thing I remember him having was he had his claw look kind of sword like is the way I interpret it. But I will
Okay,
say
looking
that
at a picture of the toy, I could yeah, that could be why I thought he had one also. Because
yes,
yeah, he has a
I
claw, but it does look like a blade. So that's
yep,
probably what happened with me.
yep. But I'm totally cool with him having a sword hand.
Yeah, yeah, no, it definitely looks cool. But I
Yep.
mean, dude, yeah, you know what? I can't disagree with you in the sense that Trapjaw probably is the one that looks the best, but I have to get the He-Man also.
Oh no, I'm totally He-Man's on my list as well. But like kind of like how you always whenever we talk about deluxes for Transformers, you always say you kind of put like a tier list for all the deluxes
Yeah.
of who
So
you
here's
love
the thing
first.
about that. I
Mm-hmm.
think with this, like if this is just one wave, so like let's say it's Trapjaw, He-Man, and Spikor. Spikor unfortunately gets shifted to last place.
Right.
But here's the
For me,
problem.
yes.
Trapjaw and He-Man, I love them so much. I don't know which one to get, so I'm gonna go by whichever I see first. I'm gonna get first.
Right. For me personally, is Trapjaw. Like
Yeah,
no doubt
yeah,
about it. Like this
yeah,
is the Trapjaw I've wanted. Like when it came to Origins Trapjaw, I actually decided to sell him because it wasn't the Trapjaw I envisioned. So
yeah.
and I ended up settling with Cartoon Collection Trapjaw, and I'm still keeping him. But it's just when I see this one,
Filmation?
like this is the one I want. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Filmation, Cartoon
I,
Collection. Yeah,
I don't like that one. He's got purple.
it's the
He's got like pink pants. I don't like that.
pink, pink. Like Bret
Or
Hart wears
magenta
pink,
or
and
whatever.
Bret Hart wears pink, and he could beat the crap out of both of us. So
But that's Bret Hart. It's not Trapjaw.
got it. Fair enough. So
Bret Hart
anyway,
gets the pass because I don't
yep.
want to feel his sharpshooter.
Yes, yes. Neither do I. So, anyways, the thing is that's also surprising is that if like let's just say this like I can't like I'm always in the belief of I'll see it when I'll believe it when I see it. But at
Right.
the moment, I feel like this is all we're getting so far, and if this is all we're getting, I'm happy. So
Yeah.
and but the thing that I thought was a very pleasant surprise is that not only are we getting origins versions of the movie characters, we're also getting vehicles.
The Fright Flyer, dude, that is so cool.
Yeah, yep, yep. So like this, in some cases, this kind of fills the void of not getting vintage, like an origins version of Fright Flyer.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but
There's certain vehicles where I'm looking at them and I'm like, I think I might have to get your vintage version because
right,
I don't see Mattel doing it anytime soon.
yes, yes. But
Like,
this
and
is
they don't seem to do well with the vehicles.
right, exactly. But the fact is that we're getting this vehicle, and I feel like it's an acceptable replacement, a stand-in
No.
for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like we got that.
Absolutely.
You pilot
Yeah.
him, like just showing how a character will fit in. So
And well, I like that they use Spike Lord because he's got all those spikes, so
yeah,
there's a bit of room in there. You know?
right, exactly. If this character could fit in the Fright Flyer, then this gives like it opens the door and how many figures can fit in it. So
Yeah, and I would say like probably most of them, except I don't know, maybe if you remove the tails of a rattler or something, you could make him
right,
fit. But
of
yeah,
course, of course. Yeah,
I
like
still
and
need
we
to get
got that.
Whiplash. God damn it! Sorry,
But
I
in
just
any case,
just remember that right now.
of course, of course. But I thought there was a nice touch that it actually has landing gear.
That well, I don't know if that's been confirmed, but yeah, that is a nice touch the way they took that photo like that.
Right.
I'll agree with you on that.
Yep. Yep. So yeah, we got shots of this, and wow, even the art, like, it's amazing, dude.
Dude, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like,
But we even have an example of what else you can do with that tail, where you can actually use it as an extra shooting weapon.
yeah, that's so cool.
It's great.
You know what? You know what? I seem to have remembered someone saying that MotU was dead by what was it, 2020 or so?
Mm-hmm.
And no, no, that's more or less when it started, give or take a year. But still,
Right.
uh, someone was saying that MotU is dead, and it seems very alive to me.
Yep.
What
I'm
do you think?
happy.
What what's your
Well,
prognostication?
I will say that personally, I have nothing against that guy, but
Uh-huh.
I in one. This is one of those cases where I was happy he was wrong. Is the way I put it.
Yeah. Okay.
So, anyways, like that, uh, like the other thing, and this is just other toy lines that they're promoting aside from the ones that I was excited for, like the Origins, that their new building block form factor
Oh yeah,
that they're showing.
Brick Shop, I think it is, or something like
Yeah,
that.
brick shop. Yeah, yeah, they're showing off the Snake Mountain portion of this set, so it looks very
That looks kind of
promising.
cool. Yeah.
Yep, I'm
Yeah,
tempted.
it
Is the
does.
way I put it. Like I feel this would be like a great display. Looks like your phone is just as excited for, for all these
No, that wasn't my
offers.
phone.
Well, in any case, like I feel like I'm tempted to get this because like I feel like this would be like a great display piece for my shelf with all
Yeah.
my other MotU figures and stuff. So
Hmm.
we got that. So we got and this is another the surprises just keep coming. We're getting hinted on a Chronicles King Grayskull.
Chronicles King Grayskull.
Yep, for the MotU Chronicles
Oh,
line.
it literally says it right there. Okay.
Yep, and we'll probably get
Interesting.
a preview of the figure later this week.
I have to check my subscription.
Yeah, imagine it's an April Fools.
Oh, well, it's on April 8th, so I don't think it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
man.
but yeah, in any case, like granted, I'm not. Uh, Chronicles is not my thing because due to the height, but I am
Yeah.
looking forward to seeing how he's designed. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, so I have a conundrum in that I could get this Chronicles, but I'll be screwed if they do a Origins version.
Okay. Can you care to elaborate?
Because then I'm gonna want the Origins versions, and I'll end up with two King Grayskulls.
Oh, right, because you already made one. With what, Barbosa Customs or something?
Well, no, not that one, because that's the 2000X one.
Uh huh.
I'm assuming this is from the movie, right?
Well, this, from what I'm gathering, I don't think it's movie. I'm guessing this is kind of like, kind of like what Masterverse did, where some things are focused on movie, but then some other things are just focused on whatever they want to focus on.
Oh, okay.
So chances
I
are,
don't know.
I feel this Chronicles King Grayskull. I don't think it has anything to do with the upcoming movie. This is kind of like a standalone. Again,
Oh,
that's my opinion on what I think this is. So kind of like what they
well,
did with Scareglow
in Masterverse.
in MotU Chronicles. Remember they released a Scareglow
Oh,
in the
right.
Aniversary.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I assume what this is, what the Chronicles King Grayskull is. That he's kind of like a standalone within the Chronicles line.
Well, okay. If that's the case, either way, we'll see. I'm gonna have to see.
Right.
I'm gonna have to see. But I mean, I'm liking what I see from the few sneak peeks.
Yes. Yes. Yep. But in any case, yeah, a lot of MotU news, man.
Yeah. I mean, we've done almost a full hour of Motu use right now, so
Yep. Yep.
uh,
So I think
welcome
we
to the
can move on
Motu
to the next.
hour.
Indeed, indeed. So yeah, you want to call it a break and then we can move on to the Transformer stuff?
Yeah, let's do that. That way, I could finish downloading the next portion of our break session,
Yep.
and that's
But
so I can
yeah,
get a drink of water.
yeah. Other than that, I had so much fun talking about this stuff, man. Like
Oh yeah,
even the
dude.
even the
Like,
Denny stuff. Like
yeah. No, dude, that's the Denny's stuff is totally fine. Uh, damn, I think
so
I did
yeah,
break
I'm
this
looking.
waffle already.
April.
Yeah.
April's gonna be an interesting month. If
Well,
all
dude, you know
if
what I
all this stuff,
realized?
what if all this stuff, yeah.
We gotta do a review this week.
Of
Super Mario Galaxy.
There you go.
It comes out this Wednesday when this episode will be dropping.
Interesting.
So yeah,
We're gonna have a talk. That's all I'll say.
fair enough, fair enough. All right, well, on that note, we're gonna take a little break. Enjoy the break. I've already picked out at least half of it, so it's gonna be fun. And we'll see you when you
Probably a
get back.
Denny's commercial or something.
Fuck Denny's. See you guys in a bit.
Yeah.
From a restaurant near you, Wendy's presents a Mighty GoBot offer for your kids. GoBots! Mighty GoBots have come to Wendy's. 6 special edition GoBots, 99 cents each with any purchase. GoBots! Mighty robots! 6 robots disguised as mighty vehicles. Your kids can pretend they're from Gobotron, but you can only get them at Wendy's. A different GoBot each week, 99 cents each.
北斗の拳がファミコンになった。画面いっぱいに飛び回るケンシロウ。北斗千十回拳無双転生。君にも北斗神拳が使えるぞ。ラオ、お前が天を握ることはない。8月10日東映動画より新発売。
Hello and welcome back to the Deep Cut Fandom Podcast. I hope you enjoyed that break. God knows I did. And well, with another weekend, let's go on with the news.
Yep. So I just found out about this recently, like around Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
and it deals with
Yesterday?
Transformers. But yep,
Okay.
deals with Transformers, but on the video game side of it, on especially the Xbox portion. And what's happening is, from what I heard, that there's a there's like a fan vote campaign that Xbox, they're doing kind of like a online store where they're
Uh-huh.
bringing back older, yes, they're bringing back older Xbox games and making them more accessible for the newer systems, like the backwards compatibility program.
Uh-huh.
And one of the games you can vote for is the Transformers games.
Right.
So I just want to, like, just bring this up, for our viewers and stuff, that just to get some attention to, like, really push for more voting for these video games, because they're not in the online store. So, like, such good games include Transformers Devastation, which is a personal favorite of mine,
Yeah.
as well as the War for Cybertron and the Fall of Cybertron series from,
Yep.
I think, Activision, yeah, High Moon Studios, which are
High Moon, yeah.
another good, yeah,
Yeah, I own them all.
they're also great. Yes, but this is like for viewers who, just to access it for, accessibility, for if they want to get them for online and stuff.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm just saying, I have those
Yeah.
three good games. I have Devastation, Fall, and War for Cybertron. Um, oh, that's the last one is was it? Yeah, Rise of the
Rise of the Dark
Darkspark.
Spark.
I have that
Yes.
one too.
Yeah.
That was kind of
I'll
like
say Dark of
completes
the
the
Moon.
that kind of makes a trilogy with the other two Fall of.
Yes.
'Cause that's High Moon also.
Yeah. Right. That's High Moon as well. But I will also say that Dark of the Moon is a pretty good one too.
I'll have to take your word for it. I've never played it. I have no intention of playing
Oh,
it. If it's good, it's good. Fine. I just
right. Well, I'll just say from, my personal experience with the game, the way I interpret it is that I feel like, there's, when it comes to movie adaptation games, that they all kind of have like varying degrees of quality, but
yeah.
when it came to Dark of the Moon, I feel like it was one of the ones that stand out because they tried to make a solid game.
Okay.
And yeah, like, and some of the boss fights, the way they approach certain things, like there's like a stealth mission with
Hmm.
Dino, aka Mirage,
Yeah.
uh, the red car, and they
Hmm.
even had an interesting boss battle with Starscream where he was fighting a jumbo jet, and the
Okay.
jumbo jet was like slowly transforming while he was fighting him. So, like, it was cool stuff.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to bring this up, because, like, there's certain games that I do own them too, but I wouldn't mind getting them for my online account and stuff.
Yeah.
So, especially
Yeah.
Devastation, man, that's such a good game.
It's probably one of the best games in a long time.
Oh yeah, totally. Like, yeah, like I've said before, like the Devastation, I feel okay. Well, I'll say for Devastation, that is such an amazing love letter to G1 series as a whole. Like, there's
Absolutely.
so many things about it. Yeah, there's so many things about the G1, the Devastation game. Like they did all these things that only a fan or a toy collector would know about. Like,
Hmm.
for example, when you fight Devastator, one of his phases is where his hands, he removes his hands and actually use the drill bits as a
Yeah.
melee weapon. Like, stuff
Yeah.
like that cracks me up.
I get it. I see what they did there.
Yep. In any case, I just wanted to bring this up because, like,
No,
all
yeah,
good
that's
games.
cool. I mean, we do like to cover video game news here every so often, so
Uh-huh.
it's nice to see that
So,
that's getting some sort of coverage.
yes, yes. So with that said, like, there's some stuff that's in upcoming products, and let me just see if I can pull those pictures out because, like, they just disappeared. There you go. All right. Okay, so I'll just open up. Like, we got a preview from Japan's side of Transformers products, and one of
Oh,
them is that
yes.
they're
Secret
releasing
Agent
their
RC.
mass. Yes,
Yeah.
using those colors from the unreleased RC toy.
Right.
Good. Yep. So just the preview of it so far. I'm happy that we're getting some more exposure on this color variant of RC.
Yeah, yeah, they're doing some interesting stuff. Well, they did some stuff in the manga that's coming out. I think with Missing Link
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
with
because
that colorway.
yeah, yep. I'm happy that they always find ways to promote it in any way. So
Yeah,
it's cool we're getting the masterpiece figure with those colors.
yeah.
So we got that, and we're also getting G2 colored Menasor
Oh
on
yeah,
the way.
yep. And I'm sure you could. For those who haven't noticed, you do get the G2 logos, like it's right there on drag
Yep,
strip,
right there.
right on the front
Uh-huh. Yep, right there.
of his car
Right
mode.
there. So, yep, about
Yeah,
time, man. That's all I got to say.
yeah. I think it's
So that's
interesting,
one thing.
like with Takara Tomy, like if you can go back to that picture of Menasor.
Give me a second, 'cause I just
Yeah,
closed the whole thing as a whole. So,
yeah. Sorry, I wasn't expecting you to close it so soon.
yep. All right, give me a second.
So
Da, 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 da. Yes.
so yeah.
There. Yes.
So that like gold logo. I don't know if you know this, but that's based off of their Japanese Beast Wars logos. So like Neo and Beast Wars Second had text, just like the gold lettering here, which says New Legends, which is also on the bottom in English. But
Yep.
that's based off of the Beast Wars stuff that they did over there in Japan, which is
Right.
kind of interesting.
Well, the other thing I like about this set is the fact that they're doing decos for the frame system itself to like really plant it that that's dead end right there, and that's
Yeah.
dead end.
No, that's
And
drag
then
strip.
drag strip. Yep. So like really pointing out that these are their respective body parts and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna close it. Anything else
Yeah,
you
yeah,
want
go
to say
ahead.
before I
You're
close
good.
it?
You're good. You're good.
So all right. So but speaking of combiners, we also got
Oh yeah.
another combiner, the T
The
Spark one.
Preda King, right? Yeah, from T
Yep.
Spark. No, that's not T
Yep.
Spark. It's Adamas.
Adamas, yeah, my mistake. Cause like,
Adam
yeah, I kind of
and
mixed it up with the other stuff,
yeah.
but yep, yeah, the Adamas, like, pretty much masterpiece.
Yeah, it's
to
like a
a degree.
masterpiece thing. Um,
Yep.
I forgot what size these things are, but I know they're either
Yeah.
smaller or bigger than say like deluxes for each robot.
Well, I
I
can
think
tell
they're
you for a
bigger.
fact that well, Razor Claw is huge compared to the other four members,
Yeah,
but as a combiner, is amazing. Like, I ain't getting it for that for the price is like what 300 or something, but
I think so. I
still
don't remember off
total
the top
pass
of
for
my
me.
head. Yeah, I mean it's expensive. Then again, Devastator could run you about two, almost $300 nowadays, and that's just social studio series, because Hook
Yep.
and what's his face alone are like $100.
Right. Yeah, but I think I was a little more comfortable with that price because it was scattered throughout the year. So,
Yeah, like it's broken down. Yeah, no, of course, of course.
but yeah, but with this figure, it's not only the price itself, it's also import price. So,
Well,
but
if you know
yeah,
where to go, you're not gonna get beat over the head.
of course, but still, I'm just saying I'm making excuses to avoid buying this. Is the way I'm approaching it.
Fair
'Cause I'm
enough.
not that big a fan. I'm not that big a fan of Predacon King, so I like him as much as the next guy, but not enough to pay money for it.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is like it's cool, even though it's kind of expensive, but it's like not in scale with everything else that's been released within the main line.
Right.
So like I'm like
Yeah.
it doesn't work for me. But it does look cool, so if anybody wants to go out and get it, that's cool. I'm not gonna be mad at you. Good for you,
Yeah.
but uh,
I mean,
not for
are
me.
you really gonna get offended by somebody buying this?
No, but there's people
How
out there
dare
that
they
that will
buy
be
it? It
offended that I
offends
get
me.
a that that I'm like I don't want it. But people
Right.
love to
Right.
complain about shit.
Yeah, but man, this thing is amazing. Like,
Look
I
at
mean, a
that.
lot of people are comparing. a lot of people are comparing this to that episode. I forgot what. That
Call of the
episode
Primitives. Call of the
like
Primitives.
they're referencing, because like the way he was drawn is like super anime.
Yeah.
So like they're kind of referencing that version, the way he was designed in Call of the Primitives. They're like comparing, this combiner mode silhouette.
Yeah.
For that.
I mean, it definitely has that sort of aesthetic to it.
Yep, but look at this. Look at Razor Claw, man. Huge.
Dude, he towers over them.
Yep. He's basically the combiner itself. Like,
I mean,
I'm just saying that he's just huge. I mean, like,
I know it's a little ridiculous.
Yes. I mean, I'm trying to avoid complaining about it. It's just
that's why I'm like kind of not saying much. Yeah.
Like I'm saying, it's one of those necessary sacrifices in order to make Predacon work.
Yeah.
Another reason why I'm not buying him. So.
I mean, yeah, it's a little out of scale within itself,
Right.
So it's like, I mean,
But
you
I
can
will
clearly
say that
tell,
I
like
give him
right
credit.
there, it's like it's Predacon's. You can see his waist and his lower legs or his upper legs right there within Razor
Right.
Claw. So
Yes. Ultimately, it's Predacon first, everything else second.
yeah,
I'm not mocking it for it. It's just observation. Is the way.
yeah, I got it this much.
So, but I give him credit for creativity, trying to like get more.
Yeah, it looks great. It's devastating. I mean, Predacon.
Yep. Like with these wings, like these wing swords for Razor Claw. So.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, but ultimately, definitely, I would say toy of the year.
I feel like they might have gotten inspired by some third-party version of Predacon when it comes to stuff like that.
Oh, totally, man. Like, yeah, like the only one that comes to mind when it comes to third party is Pharaoh Rex, but yeah, like this looks like a good run, like a contender for best Predacon.
Yeah. Yeah, because what was it? It wasn't Throne 30. What's that last Predacon that we got in the main line? That was in
Power of the Primes.
Power of the Primes, right? That one is
okay.
kind of, yeah.
It's okay.
It's out of scale. Like I want like a smaller bootleg version, like what they did with Devastator for that Predacon. If they do that, I'll probably get that, which means that Hasbro's still not getting my money.
Well, they'll probably. I'm sure there are plans to release a Predacon on Hasbro's side, but in any case, I have no interest in Predacon at the moment. So
in this one, yeah,
I never had interest in this one, to be honest. Like,
okay.
When it came to this Predacon, I just said, I mean, I'm happy for anyone who owns it. I don't mind, like spending time talking about how great this design is, but that's as far as my investment goes with this figure.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna close it and move on to the next one. Anything
Sure.
else you want to say before we move?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
We've spoken about this numerous times, so I think I'm done with that as far as talking about it goes.
Yeah, but aside from another figure I don't have any plans of buying because of price alone is Basara Prime.
Basara Prime. Okay, we got some more pics on him.
Yep. We got some more in-hand images. Like,
oh wait, wasn't this like $300 or something like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Great figure, but it's not for me, that's for sure. But it's fun to like just talk about it, see like how it's used and stuff. Like, this is silly as heck, but
all I'm gonna say is, you Macross fans, have fun.
Yep.
Because I like Macross, but this Basara Prime, sorry to say, does not do anything for me. Holy crap! That's a Blokee. I think that's a Blokee Spider-Ham in the background.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm going off topic here, but I'm like, that's a Spider-Ham.
I know You're more interested in everything but this Prime, is what I'm gathering.
Well, I certainly like Spider-Ham more than his Basara Prime.
Yes. No, but seriously, but I gotta say, at least he could do a girl walk mode.
Yeah, but Spider-Ham can do anything a spider can do, and a pig.
Yep, but I get you, dude. But still, like, it's an amazing design, no doubt about it.
Yeah, and I love that it looks like a very well done VF-19 Fire Valkyrie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, that trailer kind of what kind of kills it for me.
yep.
I'm like,
Of
it's
course.
cool, but like, it's like they took Rodimus Prime's trailer, made it into a speaker system / stage, and attached the
Yep.
Fire Valkyrie to the front of it instead of Rodimus.
Yeah. Yep. Ultimately, like, it's not for me, but
Yeah,
I'm happy that it's designed well enough that whomever owns it, I'm sure they'll be happy with it.
yeah,
So, in any case, I just wanted to just bring it up because, like, it's a beautiful design.
yeah.
So, but
If money was no object, I'd probably get it, but money is an object, so
definitely, if money is no objects, if space is no object,
well, if money's no object, then space is irrelevant. But I get what you're saying.
well, for me,
Oh,
it's,
this is the Adamas Rodimus, right?
yep. Well, it says T Spark, but whatever.
I think what T-Spark is. I think it's like their new mail order thing or whatever.
Right. But yeah, we got the Rodimus, the Lost Light colors.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but that kind of looks like shattered glass.
Mm-hmm.
And either way, looks cool, but it's not for me.
Oh, definitely. It's not for me either, but I'll say this, when it came to Lost Light in general, like I really do love that Rodimus design. So I'm glad that it's being released. It's available for people to purchase who are fans of that show. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a comic book series.
I mean, times it did seem like a show, so it's fine.
Mm-hmm. That vehicle mode is amazing. I'll say that.
Yeah.
We got that. We even put the buzzsaw on it and everything.
That's cool.
I just think it's an amazing design, especially with the spoiler and stuff.
Yeah.
So that. Okay, let me just open up another set of photos. So T Sparks, Basara, Blokee. Now, I'm not a Blokee's fan, but I'll admit that this actually caught my eye, and I'm somewhat interested.
Let me tell you about Blokees, my friend. They can get highly addictive.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I see this, and like, I am interested. Like, because granted, like when it comes to Transformers toys, I'm all about having my toys transform, but
Right.
these vehicles look great. Like when they
So
focus on all the wacky ones. Yep.
here's the interesting thing about Blokees.
Yes.
Just by having the Transformers license alone, they overlap with a lot of other things that I like model building
Mm-hmm.
and like
Yep.
toy cars, like Hot Wheels and stuff. Granted, I'm not a super hardcore like car collector, but the Wheels line, which is what we're talking about right now,
Yeah.
the Wheels line scratches 2 itches, the car itch and the Transformers itch, and that's dangerous.
You're telling
Um,
me like this definitely caught my eye. Like the fact that they're choosing all the weirder vehicles as well. Like like that
Yeah,
Grimlock tank
from War Within. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's definitely like, and it's kind of smart if you think about it though, because like the line is called Wheels because it's like doing like cars and stuff, vehicles. So it makes sense to go with the War Within version of Grimlock and by extension all the other Dinobots. That way they could do the Dinobots and still it be like wheels or vehicles.
Right.
So like that's super cool. Like I'm glad they went with that because like
Yep.
honestly, I don't care if I have like a War Within Grimlock racing against like or a straight up G1 Optimus. I mean, they don't really have a straight up G1 Optimus, but you get the idea, you know.
Uh-huh.
And also like
Yeah, we can have these car lines and stuff. So
what's that?
yeah, we can have all these cars just hanging out and everything and stuff.
Right. And actually, this is not the first time they did War Within. If I'm not mistaken, I could be mistaken though. They did Huffers and Pipes also
Right.
in the previous series, Series 2,
Yep.
or maybe Series 1. I think it might be
Yes.
Series 1. Yes, it's
But all
Series
in all,
1.
like they look fun. Like
Yeah. Yeah. They're definitely fun. And so here's the other dangerous thing about Blokies. If you want to
Mhm.
like if you like let's say you hypothetically you like the whole wave, all you have to do is buy one box, like a case of them, and you get the whole series because they're blind box, but it's like it has one in each case or
you're
one,
guaranteed to
like
get everyone if you bought all if you buy the
exactly,
box and all.
exactly. The only thing that's not guaranteed is which secret you'll get if you get one, because they have like rares.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, the rares are never like a brand new, separate, different character. It's always a character that's within that wave.
Yeah,
You
like a
know?
repaint of something else and stuff.
Right. So like let's say hypothetically like it's like oh actually I think they did this in the first wave. Like there's a regular Optimus, right? No trailer.
Yes.
Just the cab. There's a regular Optimus. And I think it's like let's say it's like 5 out of 54. Which means you're more likely to get that than like say the rare, which is like I think the rare is like a clear blue one. And then the super rare is like a metallic finish one. And I forget what the odds are. I think it's like 1 out of 144 for the super rare, and then like 1 out of 56 for the rares.
Right.
You know, so like you theoretically could get one, or you could just get like a regular version of Optimus. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so like I've already done that with the Saint Seiya figures. Like they did 3 waves of Saint Seiya characters. I have all 3 waves. I just, I was
There
like,
you go.
I was on AliExpress. I'm like, I'll just get the wave. I'll just get the wave. And now I'm looking at the wheels, Blokees, and I'm like, I can just get the wave, and that'll be that. And if I really want to get like the rare or super rare, I'll just shell out for it.
Right.
You know?
That's great. We're getting but all the vehicles we're getting so far, like the Grimlock, the Thrilling 30 RC is cool. Like
That's
I
what that
see
is right
colors,
there.
yeah, Thrilling. It said based on the Transformers 2005 website.
Yeah,
It said this is RC,
yeah.
Thrilling 30 version to be exact. I like the fact that
Okay.
there's a cockpit, a rider.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Some of the
Yeah.
hatches open.
And we got Drift from
Oh yes,
MotU.
yeah.
So we got Drift and we got
And helicopter Springer.
I don't know which. Yeah, I can't tell from which iteration, but it's definitely Springer. That's for sure.
I know this much. It's definitely related to the Springer from the second wave of wheels. Because the second wave is like it's like a wreckers theme.
Yes, Wreck and Roll. Yeah, but yeah, ultimately that Grimlock, man, that just chef's kiss. You
Yeah,
just gotta see the
definitely.
colors. And
Yeah,
for the
so
other figures, but you brought up an interesting topic. A thought on what the potential of this line can be, because like we could probably get the other Dinobots, and
yeah,
I doubt we'll get those characters as transforming toys, especially Slag. No, was it Slag? Sludge.
that's fine. Oh, the Brontosaurus?
Not the Brontosaurus. No,
The
what's his name?
Triceratops?
Snarl. My mistake. Snarl.
The Stegosaurus?
Stegosaurus.
Okay.
His name is Snarl, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Because I remember his
We almost went through all of them.
Yes, his vehicle was like pretty much a giant tank tread.
Oh, I mean, they might do that. I don't see why they wouldn't do
Not
that.
a transforming figure. That's what I'm saying. as a transforming figure because like the engineering
Oh
alone
yeah,
makes
got
him
you. Yeah. Sorry, I must have missed that part. But yeah,
right. But I mean, as a Blokee's wheels, I could see it happen. Like,
yeah, yeah.
granted, it's
No,
not going to do
totally.
the tank tread, but but
I
still,
mean, it'll probably have like some fake treads and just have wheels underneath or something like that.
exactly. I'm just talking about making the tread itself turn. Like, I
Yeah,
feel that's a
yeah,
little much,
yeah.
especially
18
with how
could be a
tiny
bit
these
much.
things are.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
mean, these things are like Hot Wheel sized cars. So
Yeah, and the fact that they have a cockpit, you can actually put a little mini pilot and stuff. Like,
yeah, I think it's. I don't think it's all of them though, but I think like maybe some of them are. Like I know from the first wave, Prowl, you could do that with. You could do that with
right?
Optimus, and I think
Yep,
Hot Rod also, or Rodimus. I forget if it's Hot Rod or Rodimus. I
right.
think it's Rodimus, which it kind of yeah, it's Rodimus. But I find that weird because it's like Rodimus usually is he's just a flaming Winnebago, but in this he doesn't have like the back part. He has no trailer, so he
Right.
just ends up looking like Hot Rod. Like,
There
how
you
does that
go.
make sense? Just make it Hot Rod. Yeah,
Yep.
I don't know.
Yep. I'm guessing this is the reality where Hot Rod he didn't need to be a Winnebago in order to be a leader. He's still a leader and not be a
Yeah,
Winnebago. That's the way I look at it.
yeah,
But
yeah. That's
yeah,
that's a good way of looking at it.
but aside from the Blokies, this is a figure that I'm not gonna get, but there's a part of me that wouldn't mind having it to a degree. It's just the price is a definite turnoff. It was like probably in the 40s.
It's I hate to use this word with Transformers, but it's cute. Am I gonna get it? No, it's not for me, but
Right.
it's a cute idea. I mean, I'm glad they got to get it out because
Yep.
some executive at Hasbro could have easily been like, no, and that was that,
Yeah.
you know.
But you know
But
what I'll say from my end?
yeah,
But I'll say from my end, it looks like a great desk display for your
like
desk. Like
yeah,
that's the way I interpret it. But and even though it's not for me, I won't deny the fact that the the shots I'm seeing of this figure, he's got a great silhouette. That's for sure. Like
yeah,
with the weight, with
with
the triangular shoulder pads and the
yeah,
bulky feet and stuff.
yeah. Like I said, it's cute. Like it's a nice design. It's not
Yep.
necessarily for me. It's the concept is also cute. Like it's good. It's just not for me. You know.
Yes.
Is that the
But
PlayStation Prime?
yeah, like
Yeah.
I found a picture someone put the two and two together. I just thought it was kind of funny just to have them
Yeah.
standing side by side. The but from what I'm gathering, they're calling this the Icon series, so makes me wonder like that something tells me that this is not the last figure we'll see as a symbol. So
Yeah. Yeah.
so like I'm guessing we'll probably get Megatron as a Decepticon symbol and crap,
Yeah.
and they and
Yeah.
maybe heck yes yeah
No,
maybe
no, go
a
ahead.
G2 versions of those symbols and maybe Primal
That'd be cool.
maybe Primal as a that weird bat symbol.
Yeah, the maximal symbol.
Yep, and the purple Megatron as
Predacon.
that bug symbol. That bug
Yeah.
symbol they got. But speaking of Predacons, like there's another thing I saw that I thought was kind of cool. Not for me, but still cool. We're getting it. That in celebration of Beast Wars, we're getting the Predacon pack.
Oh yeah, from Takara Tomy.
Yep, yep. We're getting
This,
all the Predacons in one pack.
I mean, it's nice, but as far as I'm concerned, I already got all those suckers.
Oh, of course, but this is just for
I
people
mean, I'm
who
sure it has
haven't
better
gotten
paint
all of
apps.
them.
Yeah, no, of course. I'm just saying, like,
It's
it's
not for
not for
you.
me for no other reason than I already got these guys.
Yes, yes. But all in all, like just seeing
There's
them
also
all
no
in
quick
one
strike.
space. Yep. But all sitting in one space, it looks amazing.
Yeah, they do. Makes me want to get all my guys out and put them together on the same shelf.
And try to recreate this this picture.
Sure, why not?
Yep. Look at that, man.
That Megatron looked like he was wearing a party hat in dinosaur mode.
Yep.
Because like that, that illustration in the back.
Hmm. Oh, with the
It looks
sparks,
like,
with those crystals and stuff.
yeah, it makes it look like he's wearing like a party hat.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yep, he
Yeah,
does, doesn't he? Yeah, more power to him, man.
yeah. I need T-Rex though.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
Red
T-Rex
Target
is a
exclusive.
popular dude.
Yeah, I like T-Rex. He's cool. Like he had a very good portrayal in the 3H
Yeah, that
comics from the fan club.
the 3H comic. Yes, I
Yeah.
remember. It was cool. I love the fact that they gave him the battle mask. Is the way I interpret it, man.
Yeah, I mean they give him both, like the Megatron head and the battle mask. But yeah, he tended to
Yep.
use the battle mask a bit.
I thought. Yeah, I think that's the only downside when it came to the new version, that it was designed as Megatron first, so they never, like, when it
They
came
never give him the
to
battle mask.
T-Rex. Yeah, they never gave him the battle mask. I mean, it
Yeah,
would have been cool if they did.
yeah. I mean it would have been nice, but I think that's partially due to the fact that they didn't have the battle masks in this. Like they're based more off the show than the toys, and the toys is where you get the battle mask, not the show. Like obviously the show dropped the battle mask, so
Right.
that's why we don't have it in the Kingdom version.
Yeah, but I kind of wish he did it just for T-Rex alone. Just to make him
Yeah,
stand out a little bit more.
there's no third party that's done that already.
I'm sure they have. It's just it's just how to describe it. Like it just never came to my attention.
Yeah, sure.
So, but aside from that, that's pretty much all the Transformer news I gathered. So
Really? That's it?
yeah,
Wow.
stand by it, because since neither of us had any interest in all the figures,
Yeah, I know.
so there wasn't enough of a conversation for it. But on that note, there is some other topics I thought would be fun to talk about, and one of them is a video game, and we've been hinting on our interest in Fatal Fury, but I don't think we
Right.
really had a chance to talk about it as a topic for an upcoming portion of the game, which is
City of the
new
Wolves?
game they called City of the Wolves, which is kind of like a sequel to Mark of the Wolves. The one where Terry is older,
Rock Howard?
and and with his with Geese Howard's son, and training him to be the new main character ish. Or
Yeah.
so this is a sequel to that game. It's called City of the Wolves, and they've been doing some DLC for a while.
Yeah.
And
I watched the video the other week.
mhm. So you probably know about the new guest character they're releasing, which I'm very surprised that they were able to get this guy before Capcom. Street Fighter got a character like this. So we'll start with an animation where these two characters are being attacked in the street, and for some reason, the way this character's dressed, she kind of looks like a certain character from the guest character's show, And right there, there's some thugs, and then the city looked kind of apocalyptic for some weird reason.
Because it's Southtown, that's why.
Yeah.
Come on
And
now.
then we got this character, and look, you see, they're somewhat surprised, but
Mhm.
kind of getting happy, and then they starting to smile a bit because of the character that's coming in to save them. And
Captain America.
the guy turns, the guy turns around. Yeah, you worse than Captain America, as I'll say, because the moment he turns around, he gets tapped in the forehead. Like you hear a lightning bolt happen when he touched him, and
Oh, yeah.
it's the dude.
My
And
man.
he says, "Yep, the South Town where destiny swirls. A lone survivor appears." And then this dude comes in, and what does he do? He punches the Fatal Fury logo with the Big Dipper
Nice.
formation. Yep. So yep. Kenshiro
Kenshiro.
from
Actually, I did not know about that. So this is awesome.
I guess
Damn SNK for adding Kenshiro to City of the Wolves, because now I have to get City of the Wolves. Just like I have to get Street Fighter 6.
Yep.
because I need my Terry
the
Bogard.
3D model they have so far.
That looks awesome.
お前はも
Looks
う死んでいる
very,
Yep,
very
that's-
kin-like.
so June
June
2026.
26th.
Yep, that's when this.
Supergirl and
DLC
City of the
characters
Wolves.
Yep.
Yeah, I hope they do that. What are they making it for? What? Oh, it's already out.
It's all because this is DLC. This is season 2 so far.
So
And
do you know offhand if it's available for the PS4 or the Switch?
well, let's check. Let's see. Fatal Fury, City of Wolves. Let's see. Consoles. Yeah, it says here it is available for PS4.
Yes.
Right. So yeah, in any case, since I figure you weren't aware of the roster, so we can talk about the roster later on. So
Well, I knew about
these are
the
characters
DLC
that come-
characters that are now available. I knew about them.
Yep.
I did not know about
So-
Ken. And there's a mystery character?
Yeah, it's being released in May. Like, who knows who? It could be a new character. It could be an older returning character, or another
Or
guest
maybe-
character, for all we know.
Or maybe it's just Ryu from Street Fighter.
That's a possibility.
Like,
So yeah, we got.
dude, come on now. How great would that be?
Yep. Well, they already have. Let's see the roster right there. Well, they already have Ken and Chun-Li as part of the roster
Okay.
as well. So
Yeah, I do remember that. And they have Mr. Big from Art of Fighting.
yep. We got my boy Andy Bogard and Joe Higashi. I'm surprised Joe Higashi is returning because they kind of have a character named I think her name is Preacha, and
Uh-huh.
this girl right here.
Yeah,
She pretty much is like the female Joe Higashi.
right.
So-
But she's
so
not
I'm
Joe
surprised
himself.
Right. Yeah, I'm surprised that he's coming back, and stuff. But yep. But this is the
Cristiano
roster so far.
Ronaldo. Holy crap. Dude, like that's a world famous soccer player.
Yeah, that's one of the guest characters. Like it's him and like this other guy named Salvatore Ganassi. I think he's a guest character. I just don't know where he's coming from. But
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not
these-
familiar with that
these
guy.
are- yeah, but this guy, he's definitely a guest character.
Yeah, Ronaldo? Yeah.
Yep.
I hate to say it, but Ronaldo's probably more popular than that other guy. Only because if I know about him, then he's got to be really popular.
Yep. So the problem is I didn't do enough research on this game, so I don't know what fighting styles a majority of them have. But like I have an idea. Like I know for a fact that B Janet, that she's pretty much she fights like Vice and Mature from KOF,
Okay.
and Marco Rodriguez. I think that he's the Art of Fighting guy.
Which guy?
Marco Rodriguez, this guy right here.
Marco
He
Rodriguez.
pretty much does. Yeah, he moves like Ryo Suzaki, I think his name is from Art. of
Yeah,
Fighting.
I know. Yeah.
So he comes
Oh.
from that school, is what I'm saying.
He might be related to Robert.
That's a possibility. Yeah, I haven't researched Mark of the Wolves as much. I mean, City of the Wolves, I should say. But yep, he's in it. That's the character. Let's see. Yep.
Oh, that's weird. It's spelled with an S in there?
Oh, you mean it doesn't have a Z, is what you're saying, right?
No, what I'm saying is, I looked it up on the SNK wiki has it spelled with an. Oh no, you know what? Never mind.
Right.
Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Kushnud Butt? Apparently he goes by Kushnud Butt in Western releases. So, like North America and anywhere that's not Japan. Let's see. He's Rio's student. His main student. That's why he has the same fighting style.
Yep. I figured as much.
Yeah.
He's a character like where you don't really need to research him. You kind of figure you can connect the dots just based on how he fights and stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm going off by one little picture, so
Yeah.
I had to look it up.
We even got Kim Kapawan's kids in Kim Dong Hwan.
Oh yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy right here. Because remember he has two sons? And
Yeah, I
one of them,
remember.
like Jin, that's one of his sons. And the other son is
It's Kim.
DLCs that's coming up. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kim Jong Hoon, Jae Hoon, and his other son, Kim Dong Hwan. Dong Hwan.
Yeah. By the way, I thought
Yes.
no, it's fine. The Salvatore guy, he is a guest character who is a Swedish DJ and record producer. That's who he is.
Okay. Well,
That would explain
he has
why
a
I
good
didn't know
fighting style.
jack shit about him. Because
Yeah, well, I mean,
go ahead.
I'm just saying, if he has a good fighting style, that's all that matters to me at this point,
That's fair. That's very fair.
right? We got him. We got T-Zoc, Kevin Ryan. I have no idea how he fights. And returning characters is Billy Kane right there without his bandana. Mai Shiranui,
Yeah.
he's back, and all these other characters like I'm not familiar with. So
Yeah. Hotomaru.
and we
Hmm.
and we have a Street Fighter Ken. So we have Ken versus Kenshiro.
Nice.
Yeah, but seriously, when the fact that Kenshiro is coming in, like like man, like I'm not gonna act like I'm the biggest Fist in the North Star fan, but whenever I see Kenshiro fighting, like I always look forward to it.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't profess to be the biggest fan either, but I'm definitely not like a casual fan either.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, dude, that's exciting. That makes me want to get City of the Wolves.
Right.
That and plus the fact that I can play it on my PS4 because I don't have a 5. So
There you go. So you get a chance to play this game as well.
yeah, yeah, and I want to get Street Fighter 6 also.
hmm
I just
So so when it comes to Street Fighter, because like one of the new things about that game is you can actually make your own fighter. So,
yeah.
any ideas of what you have in mind when it comes to that?
So I've actually have made my own fighter. I don't necessarily like the way it came out, but he's all right.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you can edit him later on just to like.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was a demo anyway, so it's like not the end of the world. Um, I don't know. I don't remember if I went into any specific like style of fighting or anything like that. Also, 'cause, like I just played the demo, so I didn't really get that in depth with it because it's just a demo.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like what I saw. It's a good game, just running around the city, and challenging. Because like you make your fighter, and like I think Luke trains you. He's like, oh, you follow like this person, go meet this person in town, and
Right.
go like get into a couple of fights, and you do your training, and you build up your fighter.
Right. Well, I haven't played the game myself, but I've seen reviews of it, and the thing I thought was kind of interesting is that the mini games are designed in a way where it's actually to help you get better in the game,
Hmm.
and but they made like usually silly ones, like you have to make a pizza, and in order to make the pizza, you have to follow the button commands based on how the pizza is shaped. And
Yeah.
when the way it keeps moving, it looks like you're actually doing the quarter circle, the half circle
Yeah.
motion and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think. Yeah. See, the demo didn't get that in depth with it.
hmm
But I mean, even the demo was like it was okay. Like this, like from what you're telling me, it sounds even better than what I did on the demo. But either way, I mean, like it's Street Fighter. Like I could easily say Street Fighter is my favorite fighting game.
hmm
I mean, I like
Yeah.
other fighting games. Like obviously, like I like the Fatal Fury slash KOF. I love them together because technically they're all King of Fighters. If
hmm
you know the storyline, you know that at least the
Right.
first one is a King of Fighters tournament. So I kind of clump it together, but I feel like it also kind of goes off on its own with KOF because you have Kyo
Yeah.
Niori and all this other shit going on.
Well, you know what it is? Like I heard that as a deep cut, like one of the characters that appears in Street Fighter was meant to be Terry Bogard, but but
Okay,
eventually the guy who was one of the guys who was like really responsible for Street Fighter's success, that he moved to
that's
create,
okay.
work
Yeah,
create Fatal Fury. So a lot of
yeah,
his ideas that he wanted to put in Street Fighter, he applied it in Fatal Fury.
yeah. In a sense, like they're kind of like, in a sense, they're kind of like brothers. You
Yeah,
know,
like
I think it was
yeah,
Nishitani. I think it was,
mhm,
if I remember correctly, his first name was Akira. Akira Nishitani
yeah,
was like, he helped create Street Fighter 2, and then yeah, he took his ideas and he made Fatal Fury. You're
yeah.
absolutely
Like
correct. 'Cause I've heard that too.
it's almost like it's like a what do you call it, like a spiritual successor to a degree.
Yes,
Granted,
absolutely,
Street Fighter
absolutely.
still moved
And
on, but like in essence, that's how I look at it from time to time.
I mean, just between you, me, and the fans of our podcast, like I would have done that regardless, you know? Because
Yeah,
like in my head, it kind of all takes place in the same world, except for
yeah. A
Kenshiro,
lot of
because
a
that's
lot.
kind of hard to explain.
Whatever headcanon you want to make, go for it. Is all I say.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pretend that the whole thing with Kenshiro doesn't happen in City of the Wolves.
You're still gonna play him. Like you could
Oh
probably
yeah, oh
like
hell
you could
yeah,
probably
I'll play the fuck out
you
of
could
him,
probably
but
make some stupid. You could probably make some stupid fiction, like saying that he was like somebody's dream that came to life, or some crap like that. That they went to like a
or
cyber world or virtual reality or some
or what I could
some
do also is just be like, the war didn't happen in 1990X, but Kenshiro's still around.
yeah. He's so awesome that he'll exist, even if the thing that created him didn't exist.
Exactly. Because we are way past the time that war that happens in Fist of the North Star happens. Because it's
Yeah.
like 2026 right now. Everything that happens in
Hmm.
Fist of the North Star is like 1990 something. You know, like even
Yeah.
if it went into a few more years into the future, we're in 2026. We're well into the 21st century. Just
I'm
like the
telling you.
fact that if you think about it, Optimus Prime died 21 years ago.
Hmm. Well,
I mean, he really died
how
like
about
40
this?
years ago. But what's that?
How about how about this? Kenshiro has some weird ass techniques on pressure points. So maybe he actually pressure point time itself and found the master pressure point to reverse time to undo all the bad stuff,
Sure.
but have him exist at the same time. Like whatever. That's the way I interpret it.
Yeah. Why not? Why not?
Yeah. In any case, you want to call it a day?
Yeah, yeah. On that note, we're gonna call it. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Never mind. Yeah,
Anything
yeah.
else?
We're gonna
Anything else you want to
call it
bring
a day. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. We appreciate it. And please remember to like, share, subscribe. We will gladly accept comments, accept any trash talking or trying to buy stuff, or
Any
sell stuff.
overall thoughts? I mean, are you interested in any of the stuff we talked about? Like,
Yeah,
you can disagree with on why you can disagree with what we just said and just share why you're excited for these things that we just presented.
yeah. But for that matter, if you want to see us talk about a certain topic, please be our guest. Like we will. I think it's safe to say we will entertain most topics as long as it's kind of like what we know about, right, Rob?
Yeah. And if it's something that's alien to us, I will make the effort to do some research just to
Oh,
create
sure. Single
some
me out, why
perspective.
don't you?
You usually wing it, so
I usually wing it, but if I have to look up something, I'll look it up. Come on now.
of course, of course.
But anyway,
Well, in any case,
yeah. Thanks for watching. And always remember, be excellent to each other. Bye.
later.